Hey there guys, this is TEEJ here, or TJ, whichever one you want to choose. Either one works. Now today's video we have August D. Now this song that we're listening to today is, I hear, it's supposed to be a follow-up to Snooze. I guess First Love came first. I didn't know at the time. At least we're getting to it today, right? Now this one is called So Far Away. Then there's also a version with other members from BTS. So I kind of want to see how they switch it up, or if there's like a difference, or they're trying to keep it as close to the original as possible. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! That's a crazy intro.
하고 싶은 게 없다는 게 진짜 뭐 같은데 흔한 꿈조차 없다는 게 한심한 거 알아. 다른 게 하란 대로만 하면 된다면 대학 가면 다 괜찮아. 그런 말들은 믿은 내가 병신이지. 나 죽지 못해 살아. 술이나 좀 줘봐. 오늘은 취하고 싶으니 제발 말르지 마. 뭐든 좋아. 백수 새끼가 술 마시는 건 사치지만 취하지도 않은 버틸 수가 없어. 모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어. 모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어. 모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어. So far away. 나에게도 꿈이 있다면, 날아가는 꿈이 있다면 Don't fly away. 나에게도 꿈이 있다면, 날아가는 꿈이 있다면 그대의 창조와 삶의 끝을 함께하길 Dream. 그대의
Oh shit. All over again, just straight smack to the face off the rip. I can already tell it's one that you just listen to and just complete silence, just let it play through. But we gotta pause here on YouTube. Tough. So I was kind of like, I had my hand up ready to pause, but like my mind was saying no. But he said everything around me, don't quote me on it, everything around me is changing, so why am I only here? It's like being a stationary threat, you know? Like at that point, it's like, why me? The world around is evolving, you know, it's moving forward, but I'm at a point of standstill.
Dream. 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream. 시작은 미약할지언정 끝은 창대하리. 그래 시발 죽지 못해서 살아. 하고 싶은 게 없단 건 말이야. 무엇보다 괴로운데 외로운데 주변에선 하나같이 정신 차려. 란 말뿐이네 화풀이해. 상대는 뭐 나뿐인데 뭘 화풀이해. 매일 아침에 눈 뜨는 게 숨 쉬는 게 친구와 가족조차 멀어져만 가네. 시간이 흐르면 흐를수록 더 조급하네. 나 혼자인 기분, 나 혼자인 지금. 모든 게 사라졌음에 신기루처럼 사라졌음에 이젠 빌어먹을 나조차도 사라졌음에 이렇게 세상에 나 버려지네. 그 순간 하늘과 멀어지네. 떨어지네. So far
She doesn't force you to like the chorus. Her voice is so distant and melodic. It sounds like it's literally a voice coming from like the heavens, you know? She's luring you. Like you're willingly going to wherever. It's kind of like in those movies where they get a calling from some higher power and they're like, oh, I'll go, you know? Just picture yourself just hearing this voice and just kind of like Tom and Jerry when they smell pie in the old cartoons, they just drift towards the pie, you know, they start floating. That's what her voice does to me. It's just willingly just let loose, relax, and just float to wherever the hell she's taking me.
끝에 함께하길 Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 반대하리
The way he says that is so powerful.
결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리
So firm and strong. But soothing.
그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 반대하리 Dream 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream 시작은 미약할지언정 끝은 창대하리 그대의 창조와 삶의 끝에 함께하리 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 반대하리 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리
Bringing the electric was a very good choice. It intensifies it all. Then they lead you along in this long so far away. The line so far away, like I mentioned earlier, that beautiful, distant, kind of like a voice in the back of your head, but you're hearing it, you know, in front of you, which is a weird thing to think about. But if you have a vivid imagination, or if you can get creative like that and picture what I'm trying to say here, it'll make all the much more sense. And then she leads you on this long, so far away, with just those three words, this long journey of her just repeating that. And it quite literally is so far away from the last verse. So far away, she's dragging you so far away, then right back into it. You think it's ending, then jumps right back into the chorus. You're stricken with all those emotions that you heard with the first time that she came in with the chorus. It's amplified with the guitar in the background as well. Beautiful. I can't help but wonder how she would sound on a song with August D and Woo-sung. Killer.
그대의 창조와 삶의 끝에 함께하길 Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 관대하리 Dream 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream 시작은 미약할지언정 끝은 창대하리 Dream.
By the way he says dream, it's that dream. It's like, so you get the sense of, yeah, I'll keep going, you know, I'll keep moving forward. You know, I'll keep striving to be the person that I envision in my head that I'm working so hard to be a complete version of. So if anybody's like second guessing or doubting or, you know, starting to give up or nosedive or anything that involves their dreams, like hearing the way he says dream, I know we're like focusing on one word here, which is crazy, but it's, I mean, I gotta do what I feel compelled to do. That's how it made me feel, like just hearing the way he says it. makes me want to put in more effort. Alright, now we're just gonna dive into the version that has Yoongi himself. It won't have Suran in it, but it will have Jungkook and Jin. So we'll see what they do with this. That song was gorgeous. It had a very majestic feeling to it, and I love how they talk about your goals and dreams, but they also give it a dreamy type feeling, you know? So being able to talk about that and have your music convey the same feelings is crazy. Super good. Genius, as they say. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
하고 싶은 게 없다는 게 진짜 뭐 같은데 흔한 꿈조차 없다는 게 한심한 거 알아 다른데 하란 대로만 하면 된다며 대학 가면 다 괜찮아 그런 말들은 믿은 내가 병신이지 나 죽지 못해 살아 술이나 좀 줘봐 오늘은 취하고 싶으니 제발 말리지 마 뭐든 좋아 백수 새끼가 술 마시는 건 사치지만 취하지도 않은 버틸 수가
Whew. Give me a drink, anything will do. Anything will be fine. Alcohol is a luxury for a bum. I take that as an escape, you know? Escape from reality. So that's a luxury, to mentally just drift off into whatever world each person goes to. Can't stand it sober.
모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어 모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어 모두가 달리는데 왜 나만 여기 있어 So far away 나에게도 꿈이 있다면 날아가는 꿈이 있다면 Don't far away 나에게도 꿈이 있다면 날아가는 꿈이 있다면 그대의 창조와 삶의
I thought they were gonna like share, like one do a main and then one do backing, then maybe switch up on the next chorus, or one of them take one and the other one take the other, but they split it. Beautiful decision. The transition from Jin, and he added that extra like crunch at the end of his line too, then transition over to Cook and he hit you with that. I'm not gonna do it, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
끝에 함께하길 Dream 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도
Dream wherever you are, we're welcome.
결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dream 시작은 미약할지언정 끝은 창대하리 그래 시발 죽지 못해서 살아 하고 싶은 게 없단 건 말이야 무엇보다 괴로운데 외로운데 주변에선 하나가
I do want to say that whole line, I'm living because I can't die. I know someone that had not the same but similar, you know, type mindset. They're just kind of like going about life day to day, pretty miserable, and it's almost like being forced to live, you know, because that's pretty much how I guess he would explain it. But back to the alcohol line, he actually smoked because, dang, this was years ago, something along the lines of like I'm a better person, I smoke. It was pretty deep. This song just made me think about that, which I haven't thought about that memory in God knows how long, so it's crazy that this song made that pop up. True, what's the point in inventing?
친구와 가족조차 멀어져만 가네 시간이 흐르면 흐를수록 더 조급하네 나 혼자인 기분 나 혼자인 지금 모든 게 사라졌음에 신기루처럼 사라졌음에 이젠 빌어먹을 나조차도 사라졌음에 이렇게 세상에 나 버려지네 그 순간 하늘과 멀어지네 떨어지네 So far away 나에게도 꿈이 있다면 날아가는 꿈이 있다면 Don't fall away 나에게도 꿈이 있다면 날아가는 꿈이 있다면 그대의 창조와 삶의 끝을 함께하길 Dreamer 그대의 자리가 어딜지라도 관대하리 Dreamer 결국 실현의 끝에 만개하리 Dreamer 시작은 미약한 점점 끝은 창대하리
Ah, fuck. I hate to pause it there, but it was going on too long for I was gonna lose train of thought. But when he went from his verse to the 4-line section where he was a little bit less stern with his voice, is more relaxed, and he had added on the singing layers as well. Through that, you can hear them with the oohs and ahs in the background. The volume's just rising, and then you think, okay, they're gonna hit you with a chorus. The background vocals are just they're amping up a little bit. They're getting ready for something, and then it stops. Then there's this little, I want to say, 2 to 3 second suspension where you're just like, it's like a feeling of floating around in space. You're like, okay, where do we go now? And then they hit you, which is really cool. I always like that feeling. I know I explain things in a way that it's almost like I'm watching a show, but so many years of me being me, that's just how my thoughts go. Oh, and these verses from Yoongi, his voice keeps panning from left to right. Very impactful. I do want to say, before I forget, both of these fellas singing, absolutely phenomenal. But I am hearing like subtle differences from Jin to JK. And it's like Jin, he takes these vowel sounds and he really just takes that like so far away, like that, the heightened A part, he'll just take that and really drive it home, So I noticed like these vowel sounds, he is capitalizing on that. Great. And Cook, he doesn't do that same thing as Jin, but when he gets to those parts where Jin would usually, well, at least on this song, where Jin would usually just take that and run with it, he adds a little bit more of a breathy sigh. Jin had his breathiness too, but he adds a little bit more in there, and he will stylize that instead of just going strong with it. I think it's a nice mix Because sometimes you listen to a song and you know, it's strong, but you want a little bit of style, or it's stylish, but you want a little bit of strong, and I'm getting lost here. Beautiful mix. Perfect fusion. Let's just keep it at that, okay? Before I start, like, fucking, like, going down this vocal rabbit hole of me trying to figure out what's what. But yeah, I wanted to point out those two things. I really like the dynamic between these three. Like,
So far away, so far away, so far away, so far away.
woo! Awesome. And to end it, I want to say that breathiness just took priority over any other technique. Mix that with his emotions and meshing them perfectly. We get this longing, which gets us in that whole, you know, like, come back type mood. Super awesome. I get this, like, I have this like warm feeling in my chest right now from hearing that, and both versions of the song. So he has this longing mixed with this desperate cry, you know? It's almost like you've been screaming for too long, and it's just with the last bit of energy that you have for the situation, you're like, come back to me, you know? Like, he's just so far away. So mix those two, the longing and the desperation. He got that across. If that's the emotion that he got across, but that's what I took from it. That's how it made me feel, so if not, then we're getting way more than he even intended. So, I mean, that's a plus. That's a plus on his part, and for us. But yeah, awesome songs. This is definitely the perfect follow-up song for Snooze. Because imagine listening to Snooze, then immediately after, getting absolutely slammed by this song here. Emotions are through the roof. I can only imagine for the people that actually did listen to these back-to-back, which, you know, I will, just like for the first time, just taking in everything they're doing, from the original with the feature to the features with these two as well. It's coming from like First Love or The Last, or a song like Snooze, where Wu Song absolutely just gutted you with his vocals, and then you had the crazy team up with Sakamoto. Shit. I'm starting to feel it. The more I talk about it, it's like I'm heating up. Like, if my body was transparent, like if I can edit it where it's transparent, you wouldn't see anything inside but a fucking fire right now. You'd see a beautiful night sky, kind of like Starry Night from Vincent. I do believe it's Vincent. If it's been a while, correct me if I'm wrong. And then in front of that, the main layer would just be a raging fire from the song. A silent raging fire. It's just very calm, but holy shit does it hit the exact same. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video before I space out and start to think about these songs any more than I already am. Probably not gonna cut those parts, because, you know, it is just me. No shame in that. But yeah, that's been all for this video. If you like it, go ahead and give it a like. Feel free to comment. Not as like a comparison type thing, you know, we don't do that, but definitely tell me which version you like, whether, you know, it's for these reasons. I like the original for this reason, but I also like the one with Jin and Jungkook for this reason, you know. Tell me what you think about the vocals, you know, how the songs switch up depending on who's featured in it, you know. Yeah, just any history that you have with this song as well, how it made you feel. I would like to hear all your thoughts on this as well, you know. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this video. Appreciate you guys. What the hell? Appreciate you guys for sticking around, whether it's just for, I guess if they didn't stick around for the second one, they wouldn't hear this. Oh well. Anyway, if you did stick around for both videos, appreciate it very much. I see you. And we got some more from August D. We're like halfway through the August D journey. Now when I say that, it's not like, oh, you know, another half and no more August D. It's just like how I'm doing these, taking my list is, let's say comments from multiple videos, you know, they rack up like 10 songs that are just, you know, must listen to, must watch videos, recommended, highly recommended, blah, blah, blah. Not that, you know, any other song isn't that good, you know. We could definitely have different tastes between, you know, what's recommended and what I like. But, my whole deep dive is just going through these main songs that are recommended. And after that, we'll go to the next person, which is likely going to be RM. That's the thing, it's not just those songs. We'll still continue to, I want to get around to every song that each individual has and every song that the group has. But it's just, the deep dives are just the main ones recommended. Just in case I've never said anything, spoke on that topic or how I'm doing things, that's how it is. And I did want to ask, I'll probably make a group, a community post as well to get some answers, but I do want to add some more in there besides just the rap, you know. There was a comment that recommended it as, you know, try out the vocal line as like a teaser, you know, so I'm definitely going to get in that as well. So we'll have the raps, the group songs, and vocal heavy songs on here. But the song that I was interested in was named House of Cards. Now I do want to make that a 2-part video, but usually there's like 1 or 2 videos that, you know, 1 million views or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's clearly the live version that people are talking about. But for House of Cards, there's quite a few, so if anybody, you know, in addition to what I said earlier, but you know, how the song makes you feel, blah, 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 all this good stuff, feel free to add if you want to help me out. Which live specifically for the House of Cards song should I add on to the video? Because I'm confused about that one. I'm like, which one? You know, I don't want to add the wrong one in there and people are like, hey, what's this? That's not the one, you know? Anyway, we're rambling on at this point. Beautiful songs, loved it. I'm walking away with a very introspective, distant, dreamy, and fulfilled type feeling from these 2 versions. So,
yeah, we're spacing out again. Alright, peace.